Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got Zach from Team Final Round. Yay, Final Round. See right there? We're repping today. We're going to do an excitement tier list for the Godzilla characters. I usually do this every set. And yeah, so I guess I'll start off and we'll just alternate on the characters and then give our thoughts for the most part. So I don't
Yeah,
I don't like doing power tier lists. I like doing excitement tier lists. I say this every time I do one. Sometimes it ends up being a power tier list, but also being an excitement tier list because sometimes the powerful characters are more exciting. So yeah, we're gonna start off with Angrius, the Fierce Dragon. He's a 633 Chaos Earth Fire. He's a giant monster, which it actually says that's his tags. He's giant and monster. So he's a giant monster. He has a static. Your attacks with printed difficulty of 5 or greater get +1 speed and 2 damage. So he's like pseudo Godzilla stats, but he's a speed and 2 damage, so he's kind of different in that regards. And then response after an attack deals damage, we get a power token, so we get a free +2 damage on a move if we want. I think this guy's kind of cool. He's still kind of Godzilla coded without being cringe Godzilla coded, but like, but he's still cringe Godzilla coded, if that makes sense, right? Like he has 1 less health.
depends on if you think the cringe part of Godzilla is 3 damage or check hack, or you just think City Rampage.
I don't know. I think City Rampage is super cringe, but if we see a character later, I'm gonna be a cringe City Rampage player eventually. So yeah, because that guy is fucked up. I think his symbol spread's really cool. Chaos and Earth is kind of like the other Godzilla. Like I know, talking in pregame and in other conversations we've had, having the fire symbol with these other two symbol spreads like gives him access to some really good 5 diffs, like Attack Titan's Haymaker, Dexterous Assault, stuff like that. And he's putting speed and damage on stuff, which is pretty sick. Also, defeating the Colossal Titan is massive in this guy.
You do not have to convince me in the least to put defeating the Colossus Titan in my deck.
Yeah,
If I'm on the fire symbol,
same.
that bad boy is there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is. I think it's one of my favorite attacks in all 3 Attack on Titan sets. Like that when you slam that card, it's just like, oh shit, this match just got real, right? Like, and he gets to add extra stats. It's a 7 high 8, gets a million speed because we have 33 health. No, whatever. He doesn't have a lot of. He has no defense on face, so obviously he's going to be an aggro deck for the most part. Plus he gets power tokens, so like if he touches you, right? Like you just die.
More importantly,
Sure.
his defense on face is he has 33 health, and he absolutely will kill you if you chunk him down.
Yeah.
Right? After an attack deals damage out of power token.
Mm-hmm.
If he no-sells your offense and you hit him for 6...
Oh, I just realized that
5 times?
Yeah.
If you hit him for 6 5 times, he's putting 10 damage on a move.
I just realized it said an attack.
Yeah.
An attack.
If you fail to kill him, he amasses power tokens. That 7-12 speed defeating the Colossus Titan is actually for 20 plus any momentum that he's got.
Yeah, that's wild. Like
22 plus his momentum, actually, because it starts at 8.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, if you fail to kill him, have a reset or you will die.
Correct.
And I think that's like a kind of exciting... I think that's a cool gameplay loop for a 6-hander that gives stats and doesn't expressly play defense. His defense is like, you gotta finish it.
You gotta have it. I mean, we are in the gotta have it arc of UVS right now. I've always said, like the last 2 months, you have to have it or you're just gonna lose, right? And
I think it's you gotta finish, right? Like,
sure.
I've been playing a lot of decks that are down to go deal 18, deal 16 next turn.
Yeah.
And I just don't think you're allowed to do that to this guy, because if you give him 4 power tokens, he'll die.
I mean, like those poor sweet decks that rely on 4 damage moves. I bless you sweet summer child. I Godspeed, Spider-Man, is what I'm going to say to you, because like that's gonna take you forever, and he's gonna body you. Like you can. What's a cool thing about the power tokens is he could just put a 5 difficulty throw at you and just yeet all of his power tokens into you, right? Like,
and these symbols have several of those.
They also has a surprisingly amount, like the Godzilla low package that we've been seeing. Maybe not as much post rotation, because we know we're losing the MHA stuff. So we'll have to see this is before we've seen the entire set, obviously. So I do think
which is why we're just talking how cool it is,
cool,
right?
it's correct. Yes,
and
yeah.
This is gonna be. We didn't talk pregame about this. This is your first excitement tier list now that Hero 2 is a real format with a ban list.
Yeah.
This guy plays Dark Shadow Ruin and just turns it on.
Turns it on. Oh my gosh,
on
yes.
2 symbols.
That is actually fair. That's a good thing. That's wild. Like this guy's real. Like I don't know, on face, like he looks like he reads very simple. But now that you've like kind of explained like his defense is like, hey man, you better kill me or I'm gonna kill you. I think that's pretty cool. Like I'm fine with decks like that in the format, right? Like there's got to be a gotta have it, gotta finish style deck sometimes. Sure. Do we want every deck to be that? No, but like I think it's okay to have a deck like this, right? And I think
variations of playstyles are good. I think this guy can jam 4 Genkai's Guidance in his deck and just no sell your whole turn.
Yeah.
And just be like, I don't know, man. When you send the lethal one, I'm gonna Genkai's Guidance it, and we're gonna find out what happens.
Yeah. Man, this guy's
cool.
Yeah, I think it's very cool.
He's a super good beginner player, beginner friendly player, budget option player, right?
Yeah.
Like cheap 5 diffs are not hard to find.
Correct.
Godzilla has been doing this on 2 of these symbols for a year and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
And Godzilla's been super beginner friendly the whole time, while also having a super high upside.
Sure.
I see this guy fitting into the same boat as regular Godzilla.
I do want to say I do like, even though what's also really cool about all the characters is the art, as it's kind of AOT coded where it's like the black background with like the singular color spread, but these look amazing. Like as the base characters look really good. I don't know if
I think a lot of them are really pretty.
I just think maybe it was just the AOT art style just didn't mesh well with what they were doing, but these look great. And I like the little nuances and stuff behind like the 6 hand size and the 33 health. Like I like that swath of paint behind it. That's pretty cool. So
I don't love all of them, but a lot of them look really good.
We'll move on to
next we got Batra, right?
Yeah, the beast.
Is it
Beast of Destruction?
Batra.
I don't know. It's a giant moth to me. So even though it's a bat at the same time. So
the Beast of Destruction, also a giant monster. Fun fact: I glanced ahead. All of them are giant monsters except 2.
Okay. Cool.
And those are just giants because apparently they're not monsters.
They're just sure.
Batra is a 7/22. Enhanced commit. Your attack gets 2 speed and 2 damage. 2/2, big number. Enhanced commit. This attack gets -2 speed, and your rival commits a foundation. So you got some offense, you got some defense, but you got to commit to both of them. Response tenacious. Commit 1 foundation. After an attack deals damage, ready this card and seal 1 rival foundation on the air order void symbols. It was weird. It was a weird character. At 7/22, getting hit is weird. Right?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Like you don't want it's almost like you want to full send your offense, but like only use the commit speed once because you don't want to take 1 billion damage to ready your guy, right? Like I think he may be like the full send aggro character of the set, which is fine. I think that on face he reads really cool. He reads exciting. Like putting 2/2 on a move basically got Ojiro 2 banned. Right? Like putting 2/2 on a move that you can continually do it.
Picking up your attack got Ojiro.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's fair. But like, if his first move hits you, you're probably not blocking anything else the rest of the turn, right? Like, you get to commit 1 to ready him again, and then seal your rival's best defensive piece. And then you just go, well, I'm going to slam 2/2 again. Oh, this hits you. I'll commit 1. Slam 2/2. And he has Defiant Stance on one of his symbols on Earth, which means he gets to pay costs for free twice for that, which is really good.
Yeah. I think this is like a prime example of why Unyielding Destruction is not allowed to exist in the format, right? Like, before that got banned, you look at this guy, and you're like, commit a foundation. No thanks.
Yeah.
We don't have those.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
um,
Yeah.
but this is a guy that needs to get to deadlock. This guy wants to be deep, right? 'Cause if you're playing on sixes and now you got to commit one after it hits, like
Yeah.
you gotta your attack lines are in high investment.
Yep.
Which is good. I like concepts of aggro characters being high investment. We've seen a lot of aggro characters recently that are not high investment, where Devil Jin just kind of does the thing almost every turn and spends no real resources on it.
Correct.
But this is like, if you're doing 2-2 on multiple moves on offense, you've lost several foundations. Like,
Correct.
That's a big deal.
Yep. He's lucky he
I think
kind of
he's
has.
neat,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think he's neat,
Yeah.
and I like that design space existing. Not a power level tier list.
Yeah.
I'm not excited to play him just because I think it's a little generic.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like, he's kind of he just reads kind of, well, I'm an aggro guy. You know, like I can do my thing and then I can block once or twice and then that's pretty much that just seems like a very like kind of Ojiro 2 coded or Porco coded, where it's just like, I'm gonna do my thing and then if you have any interaction, let me know. And that just seems kind of boring. I like my characters to do some cooler things, which the next character we're gonna talk about I'm excited for, because that character does a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, like, I don't know. Like, I like seeing it's kind of weird seeing the hand size, the vitality bump up again after seeing well, I guess Nago was above, like, a couple of the Guilty Gear characters were at average for health to hand size. There was only two that I think that were above that. But, like, seeing the health, like the 33, the 22 is a little above stats, which is maybe they're returning back to that. But, you know,
I think my vibe is that we've settled on 722 and 632. I don't feel like they've vibed out a good health total for five-handers yet.
Yeah.
Because we've had like 33 and 38 recently. Like they're kind of all over the place. But yeah, I think with how big the moves are, my vibe is that 10 damage is equal to a hand size.
Yeah.
Between the 6 and 7 range, like a four-hander or an eight-hander is going to be a little weird.
Yeah, but, true. All right.
Yeah, that's my vibe. We'll see how it pans out long term.
Like, so this guy is just mid to us for the most part. So it's mid because he's kind of boring.
I'm just not at it from an excitement perspective. He doesn't rile me up.
Yeah, he doesn't rile me up either. Yeah.
Holy shit, Chris! I'm gonna build a Batra deck.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know. Like, I would build Angrius before I would build Batra, because I find Angrius more interesting and more exciting to play because his gameplay loop seems more fun, in my opinion. So again, this is like another.
Rita's the coolest character in the set.
The coolest character in the set, Biolante, giant plant monster. Hey, guess what? She's a giant monster. She's a 536. Enhance once per turn. Add one card from your hand to your card pool face down. Period. Add one card from your discard pile to your hand. Period. You may spend one momentum. Period. If you do, add one card from your discard pile to your hand. Enhance. This attack gets +1 or -1 damage for each face down card in all players' card pools. And then she also has the Earth, Life, and Water symbol at a 5 hand size, 36 health, if I have not said that. This character does pretty much everything I would want to do in a character, even though she's even a 5 hand size. Technically 5 hand size. But, like, you get to see 6 cards a turn once, and then if you have momentum, you see a 7th card. And then let's just not, like, she gets to play with both players' card pools in a way, like flipping attacks, having stuff face down in her pool. She gets to play this really cool. We get to play this really cool game of, I get to play a bunch of one-ofs and grab them whenever I want to, and I love that as like a toolbox deck. And I love having options. I love having 2-ofs and 1-ofs in decks for certain matchups, and that makes me excited. Even on a 5 hand size character, I'm not a big 5 hand size believer. This character makes me a believer in like a 5. Like, I know Devil Jin's Devil Jin, but like this feels like a character that can play both sides of the game very, very well. And toolbox it how you want to play it.
Yeah. I have not looked at the card pool available to this character
Same.
yet, but
for the most part, I have not either,
seen some people talking. Some people know my vibe of deck, and I've been sent some information about this character. And be prepared for Recovery Girl Part 2.
Hell yeah. I'm down.
Picking up double jury every turn, and
Yeah.
then they're at most 3 damage because you have a face down jury.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And you could do some stuff like with recoup time and brief respite to get those numbers.
Even lower.
Down.
Yes. Yes. I think the biggest issue with theirs though is just finding a way to touch people without like actually playing an offense, because you're a 5 hand sizer that doesn't push speed. So like,
yeah.
I mean, we'll find ways. There's going to be ways to do it, but like, I mean, like I'm up for the challenge and I find that exciting. So
you just play all throws if you really need to.
True.
Like, it's fine. I don't know what the character does on offense, but the defensive plan of like you can never deal more than 3 damage is really annoying.
I just think if you like you can play a tension move in this character, and you can jury. Tension, yellow, and then you can double jury again. Like, you're never dying in this character. What makes me really sad is that we're losing Desperate Struggle with rotation, and that card would be crazy with this character, just because you could. I think
I think like knowing what the format needs.
Yeah.
I don't think we're obviously not going to get Desperate Struggle.
Correct.
Because design doesn't like reprints all that much.
Yeah.
But we're going to get a reset that is shaped like that. In the set, we have to.
Yeah.
I think it was just it's too important to the health of the format.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, this character is it could be a wild and fun time. I love toolbox decks, and this is cool.
Also high skill ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a guy where if you misplay your once per turn, you could be in trouble.
True. Very true. Very true. Awesome.
Acid Screen and Acid Splash Stonks on the rise.
Oh yeah.
The water symbol for this guy.
Yep. Was it if you really want to get cute, you can play like what else? There's some other like a lot of the Midoriya 6 cards flip themselves like the attacks do. Like you can build a foundation or draw a card. If it's not blocked, you just flip them and you can just get free damage and stuff on, I don't think they share symbols with Acid Screen or the Acid Splash, but it's
cool. Yeah, that would require me to go look at the card pool.
No, I mean, like I think one has water and the other ones have life. Yeah, so you have to kind of at least you have options on a couple symbols, and I think that opens the character up even more. Right? Which is great because you want your characters to be playable on all 3 symbols at most. At most playable on at least 2 of the 3 symbols. Yeah. Usually the third one's just a flavor symbol for the most part. So. Moving on to the character we saw a couple months ago.
Yeah, we've seen Burning Godzilla for a while now, but he's a 632 giant monster. Enhance your attack, mill 4. Your attack with printed difficulty 5 or greater gets +1 damage for every 5 cards in your discard pile. And enhance once per game. Remove up to 2 cards from each player's card pool. Only playable if you have 15 or less health. People have talked about this guy for a while. A lot of experimenting. He's got 1 City Rampage symbol and 2 absolute banger defensive symbols.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it shakes out on like how this guy wants to play. But +1 damage per attack you play throughout the course of the game until you cycle. Pretty good. And then this defensive ability is
wild.
It's not coded as a defensive ability, right? But this is one of the best defensive abilities we've seen on a character in a long time.
Yeah. Being able to remove like your blocks and remove the current attack if like they're going to play their last move and you're just like, yeah, man, well, get it out of here. Like it's like Genkai's guidance on a character without having to blow up foundations. It's just
you just have to be almost dead first.
Correct. Yeah. Which he's at half health, right? So, if we're thinking every attack's going to do 8 to 10 damage, one attack technically will probably kill you with a few pumps. So yeah, you might as well just yeet it when you can. But yeah, like having cape on a character
speed is really important on this.
Yeah.
Like this is it's a good footsies deal, right? Like if I have a lot of momentum, I can leave him at 16
Yeah.
and then powerful up
Yeah.
the lethal one.
Mm.
Or like on the burning side, if you're under 15, you can let your opponent push a bunch of buttons and then remove it if
Yeah.
it's not already lethal. I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. Or you just remove 2 of your attacks from your card pool and kill them.
Yeah. True.
Super flexible. I like this guy a lot.
Yeah. He reminds me of Endeavor 1, I believe, because Endeavor 1 had, or I think Endeavor 1 had a similar ability. Being able to self-mill and get, he has a couple Bing Bongs he gets to play, like Mikasa's admission. He's losing some with the, losing some with rotation, but like having some Bing Bongs in the deck's kind of cool. Also, being able to just say I get to play defeating the Colossal Titan on a 6 instead of like on a 10's also very cool, like late game. Because we're both a fan of that, and he gets to just slam 1,000,000 damage on it, which is awesome. Because you could even cut 5 with that, get under the 15, hit, play another move, remove the 2, play another move, and like the way like this character can navigate a game and is very exciting, and it's I don't know. I don't know where Burning Godzilla comes from, but it seems like it's very on point, right? Like he wants to self-mill, burn himself down, get to a low health total, and then just take over the game. Which having a cape on characters is just fucking crazy, in my opinion. It's wild.
Yeah,
sure.
I think another really cool beginner-friendly character.
Mm-hmm.
Pump out stats. You have a defensive ability you have an offense and defensive ability like Slash. That gets you like a skill level up once you're more comfortable with the character. Overall, I think super cool design.
Yeah.
Excited to have this guy existing.
I love it. I haven't. I'm pretty sure I don't remember every character's simple spread, but I remember when I saw them was like, that's a cool simple spread. That's a cool simple spread. Like they really didn't stick. I mean, I guess Life and Water were kind of traditionally together with like Biolante, but like Earth, Fire, Voids have really neat. Like the simple spreads are pretty choice. I enjoy that.
I will say this guy was broken before they banned teaming.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Very true. Very true. Destroya, the perfect life form. He's a giant monster. He has a static at the beginning of your combat step. We get to add 2 Destroya counters to this card. He has 2 enhances. Enhance, remove 1 Destroya counter. This attack gets +2 or -3 speed. Enhance, remove 6 Destroya counters. Destroy 2 rival non-character cards. He is Death, Life, and Water, and 633. I think this guy is very cool, just due to his counter gimmick and being able to get 2 speed or -3 speed in a pinch for free. Again, it's just like, because like what, on turn 1 you'll get 2 counters. If you go first, you'll have 4 counters before your rival's first attack turn. So like going first, you'll have like an offense defense like bump level up with that. I think the remove 6 Destroyer counters is just a whatever thing. It's like if you get to there, you get to do it. But I think he may never. The way I want to play this guy, I'm never getting to 6. Like I think he is a interesting like mid-rangey character that can adjust his game plan, and I love characters like that are flexible. Again, it just also depends on how many counters can we generate during a turn instead of just at 2, right? His simple spread's really good. Obviously, Death and Life are cracked. Everyone knows that. Water's really good for just some defensive tricks. Yeah, this guy's really cool. He can actually block some moves. He just has to find cards in his hand. I think he's great.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot of fun.
Exhibit 2 of why Unyielding can't exist.
Yeah.
Like your opponent builds on turn 1, 2, builds a little bit on 3, and you go Unyielding, set you to 4, destroy 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, well the game is over.
Yeah.
Right, like we're done here.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Very true.
And that's pretty lame, but Unyielding's gone, so we don't have to worry about that, which does make this more like Rodan shaped as a 6-hander. We're just like plus and like just controlling speed. You do gotta be a little careful. If you go all in on a turn and fail, you need a couple of turns to recycle.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
in a way that like Rodan really doesn't, or somebody like Nago that's manipulating counters like this doesn't need those turns off if they fail. So that'll be an interesting gameplay loop. We saw one thing that put counters on him, I believe,
Yeah, I
in like
think
the
so.
previews, but it was
Yeah.
not very good. It was like one counter or something. If we see like a big ultra rare that adds a lot of counters to this guy, he could be really scary.
Yeah.
But he's neat. Probably not like on my playlist because I think you just like you could do others. I don't know. It doesn't get me off, but
it doesn't get you
I'm
excited.
glad
Yeah.
Tasty Riff is rotating.
Sure. Oh yes. Yeah.
Having 4 counters on your first attack turn going first,
Yeah.
or on your first attack turn, no matter what, really.
Mm-hmm.
To Tasty Riff up stuff like Jury or build 2 diffs would be
correct.
lame.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think he does solve Death's biggest problem is speed manipulation, right? Like Death doesn't have a whole lot of it, like outside of characters.
Brother, you could just be playing Peak or Irwin.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're like it's another speed character that doesn't like Peak's big thing is controlling your resources and your stage. He just says I get to remove a counter, which is a little easier for newer players, which might be. I think the set may be coded towards maybe a newer player. Like the characters read kind of simple in some of them, but they have some depth to them. But yeah, like I think
that's really good, right?
Yeah.
Being accessible while having level up opportunity.
Correct.
Is good.
Yeah.
TMNT kind of hit the like not to badmouth other sets of the Godzilla previews, right? But TMNT hit the opposite problem where the characters are really simple, but were so straightforward. There was really no level up to them.
Yeah.
You just like did the thing or they didn't do the thing.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
So I like the design of this set a lot more.
Same. Move on to the next guy.
Next we got Gigan Space Monster.
Yeah.
Also a giant monster. 631 on Air All Evil, which is a symbol spread I think we've seen in the MHA era, but is a fairly like uncommon spread.
Correct.
He's got enhance, remove the top card of your deck on the air symbol. We'll come back to that. Your attack gets 2 damage.
Yep.
If the removed card was an attack, your attack gets 2 speed.
Yep.
This is not an either or. This is an and. And then response, after an attack deals damage, draw a card. If your rival's health is 15 or greater, discard a card. This is interesting. Godzilla sets, including the Challenger deck, going back to 2024, have had a theme like this, right? Rodan removes stuff from his discard pile. Bionic Menace removes cards to the top of his deck for the same effect for stats.
Yep.
And then like you've got some damage triggers. I think this guy's really neat. The air symbol giving him
Science Bros.
That's the one. Yeah. Science Bros.
Yeah.
To always give 1/2 and sometimes give like 3/3. Or always give 1/3 and sometimes give 3/3.
Yeah.
It's super powerful.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Super powerful 3/3 is good, guys. Shocker. I don't know if anybody noticed, but 3/3 on your moves is good.
Yeah. Gasp.
And then the filter on damage is good.
Yeah.
Like you get to fix your block zones. On defense, you can like take a move and then try to loot for a better block zone if you know they're playing monos or you're good at predicting what move is next.
Yeah.
Or if your rival's dead, you just get to draw.
I like the more because like a lot of these cards I kind of just glanced over on the first preview, and like there's so many after an attack deals damage, not your attack or your rival's attack. So it's giving you defensive options, which is really cool, harkening back to Destroya and the other couple of the other characters where you can get these level up options. Like you can learn like to block better. You learn to block or take moves, and if maybe you want to pump the brakes, like you don't want to really go all in on your rival until they hit 15 or whatnot, and then you just start. Like this guy, once he gets rolling, can start hammering away at you, and then it's just like, well, I guess he's just drawing free cards, and which is kind of neat. It's a cool thing. Not really like I would prefer to remove cards out of my discard pile. Like this guy is not my kind of jam. But I know he's somebody's jam, and I know a lot of people are. I know some people are excited for this character, just because he's just like, well, he's Science Bros on like he just triggers Science Bros on face, so we're slamming 4 of those in a deck and we're going. And Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, being able to draw,
You
being
got a
a
cool symbol spread.
yeah, it's a very
I'll,
very
I'll
cool.
this guy's on my playlist,
Okay,
right? Like, check him out, see what he does. Cool symbols, good effect. I'm down.
man, his hunter's allies are powerful, wicked powerful.
Oh, that card does have air. Yeah,
Yeah, it
true.
has air. Yeah, and yeah, it just builds
And Science Bros is an ally,
is an
right? So he
ally,
just builds
correct?
it.
Yeah, it just builds it for
Oh
free.
my
Yeah,
God, Chris,
yeah.
stop! I can only get so excited.
It is definitely ally.deck. And then you get Mondo Gecko too if you want to push more speed. If if you don't remove it, you get all these cool ally cards. So yeah.
Yeah,
I,
it is one thing that's interesting with Science Bros. Last thing on this guy
hmm?
from me, once you're done attacking, you can just remove the top card of your deck on your rival's turn to draw a card with Science Bros.
That's true. You can have it. Yeah, because it says your attack, and then you just
Yeah,
remove for cost and just draw a free card. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, this
yeah.
character's kind of sick. Like the cool options he gets. Yeah, maybe moving up on my list. Maybe moving up on my list. But yeah. So, moving on. We got Godzilla, Shin Godzilla. He's a giant monster. Surprise. Response tenacious after one or more rival foundations are destroyed by your effect. Gain a health and add a power token to your stage. Enhanced. This attack gets 2 damage. If it deals damage, you may commit this card. If you do, your rival sacrifices a foundation. He has the Chaos, Death, and Life symbols, and he's a 723. Um, I think this guy's kind of weird. He's not. I'm not that excited to play him. He just seems like he wants to just. He's a 7-hand size aggro character, but not in the same vein as Batra. But he tries to have like this weird control-y game where I mean that he just gets 2 free damage on everything, and we've seen characters who in previous iterations of the game just do that with 7-hand size and just steamroll people. Um, yeah, we'll have to just see like the destroying cards effect how often because if your rival it's just by your effect so yeah so it's kind of weird. I wish I wish it was targeted. If we commit this guy, I wish it was targeted destruction, right? Instead of they sacrifice
Mhm.
one. I would rather just have it. Well, if I'm going to commit my character and lose my damage, I want a bigger payoff than my rival sacks a thing. I get a power token and gain a health. You know, so
Mhm.
you can't do it on your rival's turn if you want to give your rival 2 damage, right? And then partial block or DR it down or whatnot. So, but yeah, this guy
Mhm.
is kind of just fine. But he's not on my playlist at all right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think if you were excited about Reiner 1,
Mm.
this is coded in that same fashion,
Mm-hmm.
but with the life symbol. I will say, like, from an in-set design, he shares 2 symbols with Destroya, who also
Oh.
has like a destroy foundations ability.
Mm.
Um, so hopefully design isn't cringe and
Oh.
doesn't
Sure.
put a million of that effect in the set.
Yeah. His art's
Uh,
cool. I think I'm excited. His art's kind of neat. I do like that. I do appreciate that art. That art's cool. But yeah, he's just not for me. Like he's just not
I
on
don't
my
know.
list.
I
So
think this guy's hard to evaluate without seeing the whole set because
yeah.
he like loses one of his big character abilities to do it, and then, yeah, I don't know.
It's just
He's
kind of
not on my
weird.
playlist,
Yeah.
either,
He's
so I don't
just
have a lot to say about
yeah.
him.
He's just kind of weird. The next guy though. The
This
next
guy
guy.
is
The
messed up.
the next guy is fucked up, and you get to talk about him. So we get to start off.
Godzilla, Titan of Terror, 628. And we talked earlier, 632 is my vibe for what's a normal hand size now. So
Yeah.
whatever I'm about to read is probably broken.
Yeah.
Earth, fire, water. Weird symbol spread, but not the first time we've seen it. This is Ojiro 2 symbols.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, I thought
Oh no,
Ojiro.
Ojiro
No,
2 had all.
he had all.
Ojiro 2 had
Yeah, he had all. Yeah.
all. Yeah, but anyway, edit that part out. Giant
Nah,
monster response
never.
after you play a card with printed difficulty 5 or greater. Add 1 power token to your stage. If this is the second or greater time you've played this ability this turn, commit this card. That part's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This part, less so. Form, once per turn. Play 1 card with printed difficulty 5 from your discard pile as your next form. No check necessary.
Yeah.
Exactly 5 is important here.
Mm-hmm.
We do not get to play the 13 diff for free.
Correct. Correct.
Every
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, correct.
And
yeah.
even if we're not being that cringe, defeating the Colossus Titan is on the fire symbol.
Yeah, but
you
it's a
can play it
6.
at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, knowing those two things, he's got City Rampage symbols, and you just get to play City Rampage for free every time.
Mm-hmm.
This is another, I think, like fairly beginner-friendly character.
Yeah.
He has a very obvious, straightforward game plan. I hate saying like all the aggro characters are beginner-friendly characters, but they're all straightforward.
Sure.
They have a game plan that the character helps you build toward.
Correct.
I think the gameplay loop is weird in the sense that if you don't want to form early, you can't respond twice.
Sure.
So you respond once and then wait for your form to respond the second time.
Mm-hmm. I do like.
I don't think this guy's. I don't think this guy's hard to evaluate because I think he's just raw good.
Yes. I was just gonna be like, yeah, dude, he's just say it. Dude's good. Just say it. He's good. I do like the fact that if you do like you can play the City Rampage out of you don't have, you can either play it from your discard pile from your hand, but like we get to play like Attack Titan's Haymaker in this character. If we want to play 2-check, we get Superfly Super Swipe Stomp thingy, whatever on a 5. It has massive stats. Like you can also not play straight 5 diffs, and you can play like you can play stuff that has like throws that are like 4 difficulty, like Jaw Jammer comes to mind on the water symbol, where you can just stack a face down, give it 4 damage, power token it all the power token it to oblivion or whatnot. He doesn't put stats technically on moves. He gets power tokens to do that, and I like the fact that we've seen some cards that use power tokens as additional costs. Like I think there was a move that gets you for less for every power token in your card in your stage or whatnot, or being able to pay for power tokens to use other effects. I think that's really neat, and not just having it for, well, it's gonna sit here until I put 2 damage on a move. Like you get to use them for other options, and this guy he may be one of the best generating power token characters in the game, I believe, up to this point that we've seen. And his art's badass. And sure, why not? I'm going to be a cringe City Rampage player for a little while, I guess, until they ban it, I guess. I don't know. So, but yeah, like, this guy's my number 1 play. Well, maybe. He's like 1B, because 1A is further down. So,
Biolante's not even number 1A?
I mean, god damn, man. Really? There's like 3 characters I want to play day 1. Sorry. Biolante, this guy, and Mothra. There, I'll just say it. Those are the 3 number 1 characters. Yeah. Mothra's sick. So we'll get to Mothra. We'll get to her in a little bit. But, yeah, this guy is just raw good, and you guys should play him. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. It's just, he's fantastic.
You'll see him a lot.
You'll see him.
Play him, not play against him.
Yeah. Luckily, he only has 28 health, though. So you can probably yeet him pretty easily because he doesn't have defense on face. So
I suspect there are enough 5 difficulty foundations on whatever symbol you're going to be playing him on.
Sure.
That this guy's just a 728, and that's a lot.
Sure. That yeah.
Specifically on all 3 symbols, as long as you're down to play ranged attacks, you just get to free build in manipulations of Seekager.
Ooh. He also has Earth, which is a Hunter's Ally thing. So he gets to build in Frog, and if he builds in Frog, he can also play Frog and get a power token from Frogs. That's pretty good. That's kind of wild. This guy could be gasp.
He's got schmoves.
He's got schmoves.
What?
All right, moving on to Hidora.
Does the next guy have schmoves?
I don't know, man. Like, this guy's weird. Hidora Schmog Monster. Giant monster, gasp. Response mill 1. After your attack deals damage, your rival loses X health. X equals the block modifier of the card milled this way. Response commit. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, your rival adds the top card of their deck to the card pool face down. On Death, Earth, and Water, he's a 633. This guy reads very cringe because, like, you just throw people to death. You can do that if you want. right? Like you mill one, you hit them, they half block a throw, and then you burn them for
Mhm.
like 2 to 3, God forbid, a 4 or a 5
Mhm.
flips. Um, and then his response is pretty good. He just clogs the card pool. He plays pretty good with. I think he plays a pretty cool like what's the word I'm looking for? Attrition style deck. Like he's kind of
Mhm.
like how the Grogs are built right now. He kind of reminds me of Grog, where he's just gonna do his thing. He's gonna chip you down, and then he's just gonna kill you with like that extra damage he gets every turn. Like with Grog getting 3 damage and draw a card on throws. This guy's just gonna you're gonna take 3 from a throw and then burn 3 more from a block mod. Or 4 more. Like you'll
Yeah.
take 7 total off of like a 4 damage throw that you blocked, and that that just probably means, yeah, man, you should probably start playing throw hate or keyword hate. But I think a deck like this does deserve to be in the format. Um, I'm excited to see where they take it, and I think that's all I have to say because I don't think I'm going to end up playing this guy, but I'm pretty sure my locals will, so I'll have to figure out a way to beat him. So yeah.
This is like a Jacob Masur ass character. Just like
Yeah.
the cringiest thing you could do on the Earth symbol. I don't know. I was like, burn that can kill you sucks. I hate. I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I, we've been saying that for 2 years now since they started printing burn that can kill again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the card pool clog is neat. That's
Yeah.
like a cool ability. But I'm not down for burn that can kill. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Same. And
And
God.
then I have to
Yeah.
talk about. Oh, you want to talk
Oh,
about Hedora
and
anymore?
wait, one more thing. And if there is a thing in the set that says, "Hey, after you block a move, ready your character," and he can clog you twice, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like defensive tricks like that. Like you could
Mhm.
off water, you can full block and then stuff a card, and then take a damage and then stuff a card, which is kind of neat. He has some cool defensive tricks. I think his offense is cringe, but his defense could be really sick. So, all right. Now we get to move on to one of the non monsters.
Yeah, I get the pleasure of talking about Jet Jaguar, Warrior
Ba-ba-ba.
of Justice.
Justice.
What a cool name. This guy's just a giant though.
Yeah.
He's not a monster. I'm
Yeah.
given to understand that this guy is like a robot of some kind.
Okay. Okay.
He is a 632 on Chaos Good Void. This is a little bit of a weird symbol spread. I
Mm.
can't think of any characters in the modern era that have had this.
I don't
I'm
think.
going to talk
I don't
about
think
the
there has been.
enhance first.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll talk about the enhance first. This attack gets 1 damage. Your next check this turn gets +1. If this is exactly the 3rd time you've played this ability this turn, commit this card.
Mm.
Confirmation from the company, not getting errata. They intend it to work this way. Presumably, whatever readies your character in the set from the design teaser, on this guy's symbol.
Oh, cool. Okay, so like after the 3rd one, you can just get him ready and then do the thing all over again. That's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
that's neat.
And then the form once per turn. Each player chooses 1 foundation in their rival's discard pile. Then that rival builds the chosen card.
Okay.
This is hard to evaluate.
Correct.
I think this guy's weird.
I agree.
If you can land like 2 incubatings and curate your discard pile to only have the good ones,
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
this guy goes crazy.
Yeah.
I think every other build is probably not good and not very exciting.
Well, I do think there does come something of like your turn 1 going second, you review a foundation. Your first form is just play to build the foundation you put in your discard pile. And then
your rival builds an extra one.
If your rival actually checked foundation, right? They could have checked all attacks or actions or whatnot. We're living in Christmas land
Let's not
here.
live in Christmas land.
We're gonna live in Christmas land just for this 1 second. More often they're gonna have another one, so I don't think you probably push that button until like your turn 2 because you don't want to give them an extra one on turn 2, right? But I don't know. I think he's very weird but neat just due to his symbol spread. I think his symbol spread's kind of cool where we do get a bunch of free build off the good symbol. The void symbol is traditionally one of the best symbols ever to have found great defensive foundations. Like you said, incubating, we curate our discard pile. Like we just do whatever we can and whatever we want with our discard pile. I think that's awesome. Um, I just think that I think we need to know what readies him first before we can fully evaluate him, and so therefore I just call him weird and undecided.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to steal some words from Tamarin,
Sure.
this guy's a cool puzzle, but we
Ah,
don't have the entire set to know if it's a puzzle worth solving.
that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. I mean, talking like in a limited standpoint, I think getting 3 damage and +3 to a check over turn's not terrible. Like he actually
Oh, if
maybe
anyone cared about limited,
yeah
this guy's probably really good.
yeah. If anyone cared about limited, I think this guy's actually probably a banger. Yeah, but no one cares about limited, so you know.
He probably plays 4 checks pretty well.
Oh,
He's got like the
yeah.
he's got the chaos symbol, so he can do some like knockdown blow stuff. I guess.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, I
and
like
like you
that.
check 5s always.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like that. If you're gonna play not a void like control-y deck, I think there's probably something in that vein.
Yeah.
But again, I just like we need to see more pieces of the puzzle and then decide if
Sure.
it's a puzzle worth messing with.
Yep. Gonna talk about a really, really cool character now. Another cool character. We got King Ghidorah, 3-headed monster. Giant monster. Static. Start of the game. Add 3 King Ghidorah counters to this card, which is really funny because I think it's King Ghidorah counters on his first version as well. Response, remove a King Ghidorah counter before the damage step of your rival's attack reduces damage to 3. Hey, we got Roman Cancel yellow on our character. It's funny because he's also yellow. Or gold or whatever. He's gold.
Golden.
He's golden, yellowish. It's a shade of yellow. Enhance, remove 1 card from your hand. Draw a card. Your attack gets 2 speed or 3 damage on the all death evil symbol. He's a 533. And I do quotations because yeah. I think on face, this guy might read easy, but I think he's going to be one of the more complicated characters, just being able to know when to use your counters. Like obviously, he doesn't like he doesn't benefit from only having reset health from like the first one. I think he's going to be very cool. Like I don't find him as exciting as the other 3 of mine, but he's in like that top 5 to 6 characters. But he may get me to play another 5-hander. Like, I think he's neat, and it's just about like, do we get to get the removed cards? Can we pay that off? Like paying that cost to draw a card. And I know there'll probably be cards that we remove for cost and do other things and X, Y, and Z. Yeah, I think he's neat. I just don't know if like I'm gonna gravitate towards him. I know you were a King Ghidorah player in previous formats, so I'm pretty sure you have more vision on this guy than I do.
It's a little weird because this guy doesn't play like Ghidorah 1. The only thing they really share is remove a card from your hand and have 3 Ghidorah counters.
Okay.
But I love the Roman cancel on face 3 times. That's really good. For anybody coping that you're ever getting this more than 3 times, you are insane. Unless it is like locked to this set icon or something, or a keyword that original Ghidorah doesn't have, you're never adding another character to this guy.
Yeah, true.
Because you can't let Ghidorah 1 add an additional head counter and be a 40 plus health character. That being said, I really like Sato 1. I think Sato 1 is a very cool character.
It's very cool.
That guy
that enhances coded like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, and it is your attack gets the stats, so you can sculpt your hand on your rival turn. If you like get stuck with a bunch of foundations in your hand that you don't want, you can just yeet them to try to draw attacks on their turn. Ghidorah head down to 3, try to sculpt your kill turn. It's interesting. I want to see some more of the set, see more of what he's got to work with. Right now, he's only got post rotation. He'll only have the Ghidorah 1 2 diff that you can play from
sure. Because the 1/6 rotates out, right? The
the
Kurigiri card, the freebie. Yeah, you could get that off of 2 symbols. That'd be really good. Yeah. I think he's cool, but I'm excited for him.
The shape of the character is really cool. I'm excited to mess with him once we see the full set and what you can do. And God, if there's a card that has a counter, I'm so back on Ghidorah 1, you wouldn't believe.
Wasn't there? I couldn't. There wasn't a set. I thought there was a card that. Oh, it does. It's the pony card that adds a counter, but it's not. It's not on Ghidorah symbols. That's why. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because Jamie could play the pony card that adds a counter to jump a
Yeah.
turn. So okay, yeah, okay, good. We're good. Whew. I thought there was one, and I was like, wait, it's not on a symbol, so we're okay. So, next up, Dragon Sword.
This guy gets my vote for best art.
Oh,
this art is so cool.
the art is very cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's second to the Godzilla. He's second to the Godzilla for me. Mecha Godzilla, modified Type 3 Kiryu. He's a giant. On the air, I mean, sorry, air. All good in order symbols. You may look and play cards in your removed pile with Kiryu counters on them as they were in your hand, which makes me think we're not allowed to work on a remove pile. Because it says you may look at it. We can always look at a remove pile, so why add that? I don't know. Then at the start of the combat phase, remove the top card of your deck face down. That's why. With a Kiryu counter on it, I need to read the card fully before making assumptions. Enhance. This attack gets 2 damage. If it's completely blocked, commit a rival foundation. He has 5 hand size and 32 health. He's not really a 5 hand size character. So I think he's kind of cool. I mean, I think I just play him just because of the art. The art fucks. You know?
He's a 632.
Yeah.
Right? Like, at a baseline,
Base
he
level.
removes 1
Yeah.
card a turn
Yeah.
that you're allowed to play. He's a 632.
Correct. Yeah. And then, like, if you can remove more cards and add more Kiryu counters to him, I think we've seen some cards that do that. He just gets +1, +2, +3 to his hand size in a turn, which is pretty sweet.
Yep. And I think this guy's got a lot. This guy's high up on my list.
Okay.
He's got just so many cool interactions and words.
Mm.
You may look at it, play cards you remove from game pile with Kiryu counters as though they were in your hand. That means you can deflect.
Oh, you can. That's sick. Okay, that's cool.
You
I didn't
can
even
block
think
with
of that.
them.
You can't. Okay.
You can block with them. You can deflect with them.
That's wild. All right. Okay.
This attack gets 2 damage if it's completely blocked. Target, commit a rival thing. That's not my turn locked.
No.
It does give your attack 2 damage, but if I'm gonna block it, who cares?
Who cares? Correct. Wow. Okay.
If you don't need to be a 6 hand size on a turn, because you're just gonna build 3 and then like block 1 thing anyway, or whatever, right? You get to stock them up for later. If there's anything in the set that does that effect and puts Kiryu counters on him, this guy goes crazy. A little bit shaped like Cementos in that form.
Oh,
right?
sure.
That was a character I really liked also. I don't know if this guy's good, but the words are cool. As hell.
Man, the more I read these characters, the more, man, I love the design of this set. Like, I think
J-Ray cooks.
He cooked on this set for sure. Like, even the characters that I'm not interested in playing, they still read cool or weird, which is fine. I think they're great. I think it's a very cool design space. Yeah, I do like this that he's just not locked into the 632. Like you said, you can build a few, or even you can just block from that pile and hold your attacks in hand. And then you just murder your opponent, right? Just 2 damage. And then if you block a move, you commit their piece. What is it like? What's the chew card? Commit 1, they commit 1. Like you can double up on some things with some people. Like, man, it's sad that Showdown's rotating with this character. You full block a high.
We have different definitions of sad.
I just have always liked Showdown since Red Horizon. So.
Okay, I play with Chris Miner, whose favorite card I think in Standard is Showdown.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. But no, like, his interaction on full blocks are very cool, just because, like, even if your rival full blocks your move, you get to target commit something. That's super sick. Like, he has a lot of neat interaction points that you just talking about him got me excited to play him, and I really wasn't that excited to play him, but I'll probably give him a chance. I think he's gonna. I know my local Paul's gonna play him because he played Kiryu. First Kiryu, so which is also a fun fact is that you can stack all 3 Mecha Godzillas in retro. I don't know if they're you can. Can you?
you gotta start as one of the other two, but yeah, then you
Yeah.
can.
Well, no, can't you? Don't you have to start as this one because he can't go in your deck, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sorry, I got that
Yeah.
reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
you gotta
start as
start as
him,
the
and then
one.
you can stack the other two because they're all Mecha Godzilla, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Which is really really cool. All right. I believe this one's you because I did Mecha
Yeah,
Godzilla.
this is the character you're super excited about, right? We got
Yes.
Mothra Divine
Yes.
Moth 720.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is probably broken also. Air, good, order. Response, tenacious. After an attack is blocked, the next attack this turn gets +3 or -2 speed. That's pretty good. You get to chain block 2 speed
Mm-hmm.
moves on your rival's turn.
Yeah, it's very sick.
Enhance rival's turn commit. This attack is considered completely blocked during the block step.
My favorite.
That
Oh, go ahead.
doesn't
Go ahead.
have a cost.
No.
There's that commit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. No. It's awesome.
Commit. This move
so
deals
good.
no damage.
Yeah.
And your next move gets -2 speed.
Yeah. I mean, like, that is. Yeah. Like, it's so good. Like, okay, so like. One of my favorite things in this game is speed manipulation. That's why I like Rodon a lot. I'm not very good with him, but I love playing that character because I love adjusting speed stats. And this character just gets to do it for nothing for the most part. Like you just tap on the first guy if you want to, then you're just gonna chain block the rest of them. The symbol spread is really good for chain blocking. We get a bunch of really good. We get like rifle arm. We get Mikasa defeats the female Titan for off zone blocks. I haven't seen a lot out of this set yet. If we find a card, hopefully on the good symbol that readies this character defensively, like say after we block a move, we're blocking 2 things a turn for free, man. That's
so dangerous.
I know it is. I know it is. But what happens if your rival throws a move and if you try and it says you can't completely block it, does that effect just fizzle? Let's say like they did let's say somehow they were able to put it on not like staple it on there, but you know what I'm saying, like it came later in the enhanced step or they played a foundation.
It's a Hero 2 interaction, right?
Yeah.
Tape Swing has that rider on it in Hero 2.
Yeah.
The rules cover it. It becomes an invalid block.
Okay.
And you get Lamaud.
Then you get Lamaud on it. Okay. Yeah.
Which is I don't remember how into like weird rules interactions you were during the early MHA days, but they had to change the rules because of Tape Swing and that into the Typhoon.
Oh, sure.
Because you could originally set the block status of your own Tape Swing.
Oh, so you can't.
And then it would be an invalid block.
Correct.
And then you would do full damage.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think this character is just really, really cool because like I love characters that can trigger their own responses. Like you just slam the commit on their first attack and you get -2 speed, and it doesn't even say completely blocked, so you could still partial block and still get -2 speed across the board. And also if your rival blocks your first move, they're probably not blocking anything. They're not blocking the next one. Like the next one's gonna hit for the most part.
Yeah,
3 speed is a lot.
She's got the order symbol too, so she gets, if you wanted to play on order, there's the it's a Yu Hakusho card from, I want to say, Toya. When a move deals no damage, flip for -3 speed to the next one.
Oh yeah, yeah. That card's sick. So
you can like all but guarantee yourself 2 perfect blocks with this character by doing the commit and then -5 speed to the next one.
Yeah, that's sick. Ooh, defensive 7-handers. We love them. We just gotta find a way to kill people. You know. So
we've never seen one of those before.
Never.
Novel design space for working in here.
Yeah, but this is definitely 1A for me. Out of the 3, this is the one I'm most excited about. Yeah. Just because
I'm going to see this character a lot because this is like a Chris Miner coded character.
Yeah, I've noticed that me and Chris Miner like a lot of the same things, and me and Colby like a lot of the same things. I'm just a South Carolina player living in Illinois, I guess. So You
That's why
know.
you got the final round hat, baby.
Hell yeah, baby! All right, moving on to the more dangerous, the more aggressive Rodon. He is Fire Rodon, giant monster, enhanced. This attack gets +3 or -2 damage. Only playable if the attack speed is greater than its printed speed. Enhanced, spend a momentum, seal a non-character card in your rival's card pool or stage. Air, Fire, Void. He is a 632. It's weird not seeing a 7-hand size Rodon. It just is because I'm so used to the other one. It's so off-putting seeing a 6 there. I do like the symbol spread a bit. I do like him gaining fire overall, so I think that makes him a little more aggressive. I still think I like the other Rodon.
Fire Rodon. You couldn't exactly give him not the fire.
I mean,
symbol.
it would have been really funny if they didn't give him the fire symbol. It would be really funny, right? But I think this guy's cool. If he could find a way to get some momentum, we get to do neat, cool, interactable things. We get to seal any assets, backups, foundations, which is really cool. I don't know if you could seal a token or not yet. I do not know if you could seal a power token. I don't know because it says non-character card and
it's their card. Tokens are cards.
Yeah, so you could seal a token card if you want. But like it's Tim Keefe 3 had an enhance like this where you got damage or speed based on if the attack was greater than its printed. I think it was printed damage though. I think it was the inverse. But it was really neat. It's a neat. You played faster moves to get more damage, or if your rival was playing more damaging moves, you'd be able to nuke their speed. I think I forget how it worked. But yeah, I like this type of enhance because I think it makes you play certain attack packages that sometimes aren't played that often, right? Like, you play a 5-speed move, like, and then you put 3 damage on it. It's like a 5 high 5 or a 5 mid 5 or whatever, right? Like, or if your rival is playing something that's super fast, you get to go -2 damage. And, you got some damage reduction on the fire symbol, which could make you a little bit of a DR monster. Not like a huge one, but something, right? I think he's okay. He's not on my list, but I think someone's going to take him for a spin just because I think the words are cool on him.
I'm going to say a take that is going to age horribly.
Sure thing.
Because it's going to age horribly because they are going to print a card that removes for cost and does something other than -1 speed. And this guy's going to go absolutely bonkers with Science Pros.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But until we see that card, I think this guy is really bad.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I don't think Eno is good, and she has like a similar seal kind of
that's
game
true.
plan going on.
Yeah.
The rider that the speed has to be greater than printed is kind of a big hoop to jump through sometimes when you don't also give speed on face.
Correct.
Against characters that give a lot of speed, like against other Rodan, this guy's really good. -2 damage to all your moves.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pretty good. Yeah.
But also on offense, you're just like super blank in that matchup. So
yeah. Very, very true. Very true.
Is never going to be above printed.
Correct.
Yeah, the symbol spread on him's cool, I guess, but until I see like remove for cost, trigger Science Bros, not give -speed, so not incubating. I just think this guy's like bordering on unplayable, and therefore I just can't be excited for him.
Yeah, I get you. No, I agree. Like I'm not that excited for him, but I like the words written on him, even though I know like even in the past, Tim 3 wasn't really played because there was huge hoops to jump through to do it, and this is like another stab at it. And maybe there are cards in the set that like the ones you want to play are going to be faster than they're just you're able to get more speed on things, destroy for 1 speed, remove for 1 speed or whatnot. But until then, we don't know.
Yeah, and those types of cards exist, right? Yeah. Like there are air cards. I think there's an air card and a void card that just sacks a foundation for
correct.
So like that is fine, but how many cards are there that give -1 speed?
Oh yeah, how many are there that give -2 speed?
Card?
Yeah, like -2 commit for -2 speed is crazy. Like it just turns his character off.
If your loop is like play my move, enhance +1 speed. Your rival's like, enhance commit -2 speed.
Yeah.
You're like, well,
Well,
damn.
damn. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. So, all right. The final
Last guy.
The final boss monster.
Space Godzilla. This Space Godzilla, for no reason, was my favorite Godzilla character when I was 8.
Okay, I didn't know there was
I
a
had-
Space Godzilla, to be honest. So I had no idea. Yeah.
I had a super cool action figure of this guy.
Okay.
And it just looked awesome.
Hell
it was my favorite character. I could not tell you anything about what this, because this character isn't Godzilla.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But this art looks cool. Before we talk about the character,
Mhm.
I like the colors. I like the crystals. They look cool.
Yeah, the crystals are cool.
Space Godzilla, Bio Quartz monster, giant monster, 632. First form, spin to momentum. Your checks to play attacks with printed difficulty 5 or greater get +1. Period. Add 2 power tokens to your stage. So we can get 2 power tokens at the cost of a momentum, even if we're not attacking.
Yeah.
If we just like want to store those up for a little bit. And then response commit. After your rival makes a check to play a non-foundation card, that check gets -3. Failing that check does not end the combat phase. If your rival passes the check, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. That's weird. Non-foundation's good. We like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a worry.
Okay.
That this puts assets and backups in a really weird spot.
Oh, sure.
If this guy goes second, and you play an asset on turn 1, say as your first one.
Sure.
You play a 2 diff for a 1 diff asset, you check a 5. This guy goes -3, you have to pass it. I'll get my momentum now.
I mean, it's very weird. Like, I don't know, man. Like, conversely, they could check a 3. You make them just fail it, right? Like, you can just make like like you just straight up make them fail it. But like, I don't know. Like, you're not. I think if we could attack on turn 1, it'd be more of a worry, right? But we can't. So
sure.
I think stockpiling. The one thing, him aside, the one thing I've wanted so long is more momentum hate, and Waylay is not the answer for all momentum hate, and we need more momentum hate. Like, groups of momentum hate, not just one here, one there, one there. Maybe we get more, but I think getting the one momentum to just get a momentum is no worse than who is it? There was a character that kind of does that. Oh, like Benny Maru just does it for free on face, right? He debuilds himself, but it's still kind of free, right? Like face down.
Okay, but Benny Maru is super free, right? There are face downs to do on offense, and then on defense you have minus speed for it.
Yeah, I know. But I'm grasping at straws here because I remember I think there is a character that just said commit, get a momentum, but I don't remember how long ago it was, or maybe I'm mixing things up. So, but
yeah,
I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I'll say that, and then I'll get my ass beat by it, and I'm like, nah, that's not okay, man. That's not okay. But he reads really cool. That's all.
He does also hack their block.
Correct.
If you want to.
Yep.
I know it's the Godzilla set, man, but I can't keep just looking at characters and be like, this is super cringe with City Rampage.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
First form, this guy, get 2 power tokens. Second form, City Rampage. Now all my checks have +3.
Yep. And I'm getting 1/1, and your block that you want to block, the final thing I'm going to kill you with, is going to fail no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if I think you can block 2, I can hack one that you are gonna pass anyway.
Get a momentum.
Commit you out, and then
get a momentum on top of that, and then kill you with the powerful move, right?
And then walk the dog.
Then walk the dog you into oblivion. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know.
They previewed a card with this guy that was super concerning.
Oh yeah, they walked it back. Yeah. The -4 to check. Yeah, they added the text. Jeremy said the text got added. The text is supposed to be on there. It got dropped on accident, and then I go, bruh, why don't we add that to Mark Tyner too? And he goes, no, man, characters get more rope. And I'm like, dude, it's the same thing. It's -4/2 instead of -4/1. What's the difference? You know, like, I know it's a non-foundation card. Character card. Then I was just like, send the noose. You know, like, it's just like.
One thing that foundation they previewed with this guy as a non-unique too was just like,
Nah,
what
what
are
are you
we
doing? Yeah,
guys?
yeah. So, you know, add on the board this many days to day zero errata. You know, like, it's just the way it is. So,
yeah.
but
as an evil symbol, check like part of the breaker
yeah,
bunch. I think this guy's gonna be fun. I think Josh and I are gonna have a lot of fun.
hell
messing with this
yeah.
guy.
I think he's gonna be really cool. It's like some like check hacking. Like he gets like the was it the 2/4 Shigaraki card -2 on the rival's turn, and he gets some really cool like evil. Off of evil, in void he gets incubating for some speed hate. There's some breaker blocks he can play, like
Chaos Attuned for inspiring song.
yeah.
If you want to,
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude, you can just check hack your opponent into oblivion. So yeah, like yeah, I think he's cool. I think he's very cool. Will I get to him in time to play him? Probably not. But like I'll because I'll live vicariously through you guys. You know, so.
This is a TTS guy. I think I'm not taking this guy to a.
Yeah.
I'd probably not taking this guy to a major.
Probably not. And here he goes. He's like, fuck it. I'm playing Space Godzilla. So.
Hey man, we've seen. There's 15 characters, and we've seen a total of 62 cards. So we've seen 37 cards.
Oh,
Power Token is one of them. We've seen 36 cards.
That's so little. That's so weird that we haven't seen that many cards from the set yet. That's so weird.
There may be a few that just like haven't been uploaded to Ultra. But there's 62 cards showing, and 16 of them are non cards.
Non cards, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But Ultra even has the secret rare that got previewed in the newsletter.
Oh,
so
sure.
I think it's up to date.
Okay, cool. I know Scott said he was behind on a few things because some stuff in real life, so he's been catching up. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I've had Ultra open, and it's got this what the secret I'm talking about is the heroic upbringing reprint.
Oh yeah.
That's up here, so I think it's up to date, which means we've seen 36 total.
Because the only ultra rare we've seen so far is the Burning Godzilla ultra rare, correct?
We've seen one ultra, 2 secrets, I believe.
Yeah.
The Burning Fury, the Burning Godzilla one, and then we've seen Power of Monsters, the Heroes Upbringing reprint, and there was an attack secret rare we saw.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's if like their rival has 10 or more foundations, they tap an additional one, and you get speed equal to their committed foundations or something like that. I think.
Yeah, that one is not. Oh, there's a second page.
Second page is good. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't see it. So maybe we've seen like a handful more cards that are up here.
Okay.
Or I'm overlooking it because I'm just
only power of monsters is up right now for the secret rares. So they didn't add the attack from the newsletter yet. So
I mean, being a little generous, right? We saw 3 cards with every kit. We've seen 15 kits and 2 newsletter cards. We've seen 47 cards.
Yeah, and there's 186 roughly. So we've only seen not even a fourth of the set yet. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the rest of the cards. Like I told Jeremy, I guess in overall closing thoughts, I wasn't excited for this set because I was like, oh god, are we just gonna get more 2024 power level shit? Like honestly, that was my giantest concern, to pardon the pun. Like, but I think everything I've seen so far, like personally, and I'm not saying what people may have seen or what I haven't. Everything seems pretty on the level. Like it reminds me of Guilty Gear, but like maybe right underneath like AOT 3-ish, maybe like in that space power level, and I think that's good. We like beginner friendly with, like as you said, level up opportunities. I want to be there, and I think that's the best way to do it. Is you have these characters and you have these cards that, with play and skill level, you level them up, and I think that's a great way to do it.
Yep, for sure, I agree. I think we've seen some cool stuff. Obviously, we've seen a lot of commons and uncommons. Those are usually the lowest common denominator, but even a lot of these are still pretty cool. So I'm down.
Yeah.
I think the set's neat. I think we're right at the AOT3 Critical Role, Guilty Gear power level.
I think
Street Fighter decks,
solo leveling.
King of Fighters decks.
Solo leveling. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
Solo leveling experience
bundle. Sorry, experience bundle. Yeah, we have to preface experience bundle. Yeah, yeah. I'm down with it. And then the futures looks good because Invincible got spoiled. So yeah, and we'll talk about that another day. But yeah, so Zach, thanks for joining me. So
blast as always.
Always, thanks. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Maybe we'll do something else with like the secret rares and ultra rares, but we got Worlds games to practice, and I don't know if I'll have time to do that. Maybe we'll figure it out. So until the next time, take care. Bye.